What's going on, guys? It's Ike3012 back again for another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. I got Don Ben, aka Pari, aka Vivek, with me in this party, and we joined a lobby where we actually had a clan that ended up playing with us. So it was kind of like a two-clan versus the rest of the world scenario. Um, there you see me trying to figure out what kind of camos and what the achievements are required to unlock those camos. But yeah, so purpose of this video, I mean, it's pretty generic gameplay. We had a lot of fun. Um, High kills, high deaths as well, which is not always great, but I mean, ended up with a pretty decent KD, so that's not too bad. Oh, sorry, my mistake. So the clan was in the opposite team, not in our team, so my mistake for saying that earlier. Yeah, so one of the things that happened in this game is I don't know, for some reason, maybe I was a server or maybe I had this really low ping at the time, but there were times where people would see me first, start shooting, supposed to have won that gunfight because they saw me first and started shooting at me first, but I managed to turn on them and take them down. Not too sure if it was just a ping issue or I don't know, maybe it was just a day for me at that point. So there you got me rocking the BAL again with the foregrip, quick draw, and silencer. No perks because I'm still on my quest for royalty and trying to unlock the diamond camo with the BAL. I've got the hover ability as my XO ability and two tactical drones, I think that's what they're called, or homing drones or something like that. But yeah, so like Defender, when it comes down to this map, I've got my regular position to start off with, where I normally come down this little hallway, either ways, whether I spawn on the opposite side of the map or spawn where we spawned right now. I would come down here because normally you end up picking off a kill or getting killed first, one of the two. Not so lucky or unlucky in this map, but still had some good fun. So yeah, um, running with the BAL. Now, one of the biggest downsides with this particular weapon that I see is that it is, I mean, of course, it's almost got rapid fire after you hold on the trigger long enough. But more than that, you run out of ammo pretty quickly, and you see that happening to me at this game, at this gameplay. And I mean, I kind of changed my class setup after that. I mean, obviously, when I started using perks again, where I have a quick scavenger. Now, it's debatable. Sometimes I feel like toughness is required in this game. And then for some reason, when I'm running with the BAL, I actually have not used toughness. And even in my current setup, I'm actually running Scavenger and the Blast Suppressor, not toughness. But yeah. Anyhow, going back to the gameplay. So, of course, rocking the silencer because I want to stay off the map, and I'm not running any perks, so it is important that I stay off the map. Here at this moment, there was like chaos. There were so many people all the way around, and I didn't see that guy sneak up behind me. But then I popped back over here, and I said, "Hey, wait a second. If I'm not mistaken, I think I was having a chat with Pari about something, and we were actually going on about the fact that hey, we needed to like quicken up the pace and get better. And for some reason, the entire team almost spawned right in front of me. So I took that one guy out, picked up my care package, took another guy out, another guy pops around the side, and while I'm reloading, I see more people starting to show up. And I'm trying to figure out how this is happening because the entire team is right here. Now, the spawns in this game are a lot better than Ghosts, I have to say, because to be honest, Ghost was just horrible. You would end up spawning with your back turned in front of a guy who was actually looking straight at you. And that's just not cool. That's just, I mean, everybody would say that's just bad luck on spawns, but more than bad luck on spawns, it's just bad spawns with the game. Have experienced a couple of ridiculous spawns with this game as well. Not as often as Ghost, which is a good thing. Here you see she went on a little bit of a roll until the guy calls in the warbird, and I'm like, oh wait a second, I don't have any perks, I'm gonna die, I need to get out of here. Managed to get a guy that you see I almost run out of ammo, literally have 5 bullets left, and I just had to run away, and I managed to escape. Managed to make it into the parking structure over here, but now my problem is I don't have any ammo. Got 5 bullets left. What do? I was actually hoping at this point that one of my teammates would die, so I just pick up his weapon because I was going on a good streak and it was good fun. And that's when this guy shows up, so I was like, alright, you know what, I got these drones, might as well try and get a kill off of them, pick up a weapon maybe. Did not happen. Magically the drone over there on the left just blew up on its own, but I ended up getting my warbird. So call that bad boy in, and yeah, I decided, you know what, screw it, 5 bullets or not, let's just go out, see what happens. So I got saved by a teammate of mine. There's no way I would have been able to win that gunfight. Then I get to pick up another weapon. So I got my riot shield on my back to try and protect me because it does deflect bullets. And you'd be surprised, it actually deflects melees. There have been times where I've just heard a melee and I've turned around and I see a guy in the middle of the animation, so I've been able to shoot or melee back. So yeah, note to self, if you have an extra 2 slots, equip overkill, put in your little the ballistic shield or whatever it's called, because it helps. There you see Pari actually activating the tram gun, which is the unique kill streak for this map, and he starts going to town taking on a couple of people. It's good fun. This again, like I said, one of those scenarios where the guy sees me first, should have killed me because he actually had the high ground. He had a better weapon than I did, and still managed to take him out. There you get 2 people just jumping through a window. Unfortunate for them, we can't take them down. Got my care package again. I think at this point, before I called him that UAV, I kind of overlapped my care package. Correct me if I'm wrong, just comment something or the other, tell me, because I'm not paying attention right now. I'm just trying to go through this video and trying to remember what it is I did or how the gameplay went. So yeah, I picked up, I think this is the KF5, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, picked that one up, called in my care package, and would you know, I got a remote turret. I said, you know what, I don't want this, let me double tap that, and I got a warbird. So I've got a warbird, I just called in a warbird. There, another scenario where the guy should have got me. You heard the melee, so he would have actually hit the ballistic shield, but it failed. Called in my warbirds, still had the remote drone from my previous care package, which I hadn't used. The remote drone is just a fail. It's honestly, I mean, whenever you pick it up as a care package, you're just saying, you know what, I'm not even going to use it. It's a waste of time, unless you're playing a strategic game, like you're playing a CTF or you're playing a domination or a hardpoint, because then you can actually call people in. Then me like a big noob trying to call in 2 warbirds at the same time. Obviously not going to happen. So I gotta wait till one of them actually goes off there. The same guy who meleeed me, I was able to get him back. I didn't even know he was there. I literally just fluked that and it worked, paid off. So I got the kill and take it. Warbird's out, so I was like, you know what? Never mind, let's just call in the next warbird. Now if you actually look at the scores down below the screen, even though I was actually having a lot of fun killing a lot of people, Pari was going to town killing a lot of people too, we were actually neck and neck with the opposite team. So, you know, it's obviously debatable at times. You may have a really good game, but then you may not have an awesome team. So it's a hit or a miss with this game. But then at this point, we're both tweeting at each other saying, no, we can't let them win, we need to take these guys out. So trying to be as careful as possible. I knew I walked into this room 3 times almost in a row, died 3 times in a row as well. But then that's like my last video, I said it's just human nature where we're like, no, these guys beasted me, I want to get them back, I want to vengeance kill them or whatever. But yeah, it was interesting. And then there you go, we actually managed to pull it off. 75-70. Close game, I must say. Like I said earlier on, managed to have a decent gameplay. 29 kills, 7 deaths, 7 assists. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you next time.